We are live. Here we go. This is going to be a little bit of a different live stream today, people. We wanted to show you Derek making his entrance.
Off of the ramp.
Sorry, I'm late.
You're not late. You're right on time. Oops, so let's see if we can get in here. We have to turn that. Your chair might be.
We go.
See, so today, like I said, we're going to do something a little bit different. I would like people to chat amongst themselves in the chat, but we won't be answering chat until after the interview, because today we're going to have a special interview with Tanya and Derek. Tanya, I don't think you're in the camera. So there we go. Everybody can see them. We can turn this. Let's see which way. That's a little better. Okay. Yeah. So Derek and Tanya, and we're going to start today. First off, I want to welcome everybody that came today. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you coming to watch this. I think this is a real special one today. So we will respond to questions and answers for Derek and Tanya at the end of the interview. And I hope you will all enjoy this today. So today we're going to start with Tanya. Tanya, I'm going to get somewhat deep and personal with these guys, because I know everybody has a lot of questions. And I hope I'll cover some. If I don't cover the questions, please put it in the chat. Thank you to all my moderators for being here, and I appreciate you. Make sure that you put Van Life Voyages in the chat frequently throughout this stream so people can go over to it. And if Kaylee would find the link to their intro video, put that link in the chat. When I tell everybody after the interview, we're going to go over, and anybody that would like to can subscribe and watch their short clip and then come back. Thank you, Mary Jones, for being here. Okay, here we go. So, Tanya, here we go. Incidentally, we're all out boondocking in Courtside with some other special people. Johnny's Journeys are here. Johnny's Journey and Kelly from Bandarella is here. My friend Jan from Washington is here. Okay, to start with, Tanya, I know you worked before. What kind of work did you do until you became disabled?
I am an RN. I started as a nurse in the recovery room at a hospital, and then I later transitioned into public health as a school nurse for kids with disabilities for the last 15 years.
So you've been dealing with disabilities in one form or another for many years.
Yes.
So you have multiple issues with disability.
Yes.
Would you like to share with us what kind of disability or disabled, how does Kelly put it?
Differently abled.
Differently abled situation. Share that with us, if you would, please.
Yes. People often don't know I'm disabled because I don't look disabled. I look pretty healthy, although I have multiple chronic conditions that have made me disabled and had to retire early. One of them, well, three, they're neurological issues. One of them is dysautonomia, meaning my heart and blood pressure kind of go crazy. And sometimes my blood pressure drops and I pass out, mostly when standing or doing activity. So I have to limit myself and watch my fluid intake, salt, like all kinds of stuff just to be able to walk. I can't go hiking. There's a lot of activities I can't do. I have to stay close to the rig so I can lay down as needed. I have chronic pain issues, fibromyalgia, and something called small fiber neuropathy, which is very painful from head to toe. So
and you have sometimes your neck.
Yeah. And I have something called cervical dystonia, and it's a movement disorder where your muscles are contracting involuntarily. So you'll see me with a neck brace on a lot of times. And that's when I have to give my neck, I have to give it a break because it will contract and my head will go kind of sideways, and you can see it in a lot of videos. So if I'm wearing a neck brace, I'm not hurt. It's part of my disorder. And everybody's always like, "Oh, what happened? What happened?" And it's just something
you
I
get
deal
to
with.
where your neck almost looks like it's glued to your shoulder.
It will. It's hard to see on camera right now, but my head will be glued to my shoulder. Yeah. And I have to get treatments every 3 months from the neurologist to relax those muscles.
So you get treatments every 3 months, and usually it takes a recovery period from that.
Yep.
And then you're pretty much, once you're recovered, you're doing okay for a while.
Yeah,
That's
so
correct?
you'll see me looking pretty good for at least 8 weeks between, but there's that month. There's a month between treatments and after, like 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after, where I'm kind of down and out. And that's when I mostly wear my neck collar, and I'm probably not as active. I'm usually have to take a lot of breaks and lay down and stuff.
So there's a lot going on with you.
Yeah.
You have pain all the time?
I have pain every day, but some days are tolerable and other days are worse. It just kind of comes and goes.
And you have a special pain therapy. Is that correct? A pain patch?
Yeah, I have multiple medications. One of them is I take muscle relaxers all day, every day to get this muscle from, and then I do take, I do have a pain patch. I don't use it all the time, but I do when it's a bad flare time. And then I do take CBD oil, which helps a lot.
Right. So you help Derek a lot. And when, hang on. So, how does he get help when you're out of commission, basically? Do you have somebody come in to help you?
Yes. Actually, as you can see, Derek, he doesn't like to be helped much. I mean, he does the most things by himself, but we do have a helper that comes in from the VA several days a week that does help when we're at home.
Okay. So out here, you're on your own.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you're camping around friends, you can get a little help.
Yes.
How do you cope physically and emotionally with all the things that you have to deal with, Tanya?
I try to always look at the big picture and always look at the positive, because there's so much positive around you and people tend to like feel sorry for themselves, but I don't. I try to look and go, we're out here doing this. It's better than sitting at home behind four walls.
You have a lot of laughter and jokes and stuff in your life. You're always making everybody laugh. Derek makes you smile. I've known you for a few months now, and every time I'm around you, you always look so happy. I know there are times when you don't feel 100% happy, but that's the persona you put out. I think you choose to do.
Yeah, you have to choose to be happy. You can't, just being around somebody, I have my own issues, but being around somebody like him that is extremely strong for what he has to deal with, it lifts everybody up around him.
It does. It does. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, okay. So let's see. Another question. We're in
the sun, guys. Sorry.
It's hard to see, but the sun is bright when it's in our eyes. How did you meet Derek, Tanya?
Oh, this is funny. Luck. He said luck. It's funny because we've been married for coming on 5 years, and you'll get, when she does his interview, he's been disabled for over 20, but 5 years we've been married, and we actually met in high school. So that's, we just were friends back then.
Yeah. She wanted
Although Derek says says I always wanted him even in high school. That's not the true story.
She chased me around.
What is the true story?
The true story is he kind of started flirting with me on Facebook. That's what happened.
Oh.
Social media, that's what happened.
She wanted me to chase me around like a dog after a bone.
Were you Derek's nurse at any time before you were together?
No.
Never.
But it was easy to help him. I mean, it's none of it bothered me whatsoever.
So why are you out here camping? This is hard. With a wheelchair, this has got to be very, very difficult. And you have to work on the gravel and you have to cook meals outside and hard to do things. How do you do that?
I actually feel like being outdoors is healing. It's very healing, actually.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's better than being in four walls and doing the same thing over and over again. To me, the activity helps also. If you are laying around too much, it just gets worse. You have to get up and be active.
It starts to mess with your melon.
Yeah.
Is it worth all the effort?
Oh, it's worth the effort. And I can lay down. I can go in the van and lay down if I need to. It's fine.
Am I worth all the effort?
Yes, honey, you are.
She? You have to put out an effort too. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to ask you, Tanya, is you do seem to compliment each other. How does Derek help you cope?
Oh, definitely laughter.
Yeah.
Like he knows I get uptight. I'm more anxious than him, but he look at him. He's there doing a dance behind me right now.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the stuff he does. I'll be in a bad mood. I'll be in there grouchy and tired. And then you see him dancing. He'll do a strip tease. Like there
Derek, how does Tanya help you cope?
She makes really good sandwiches.
They're going to think you're a chauvinist or something.
No, she makes really good sandwiches.
When you want to get away, how do you do that? How do you get some time alone? Separate time.
I take off in the van. I do.
She pushes me out in the cold.
Like the little freezing cold when she has to clean?
Yeah, like outside. I just take a break. He knows I take breaks. I do take breaks. I have to take breaks. But I will take off in the van.
Yeah, you go camping
without him. If he wants to stay home, I go.
So you do have fun together.
Oh, yes.
Are you fully functional as a couple?
Definitely.
I'm not getting just a yes or no
Yes,
would be good, Derek.
Yes.
Okay. So, okay, I have some questions for Derek too.
Oh my goodness.
So let me get to those questions. I kind of outlined some things that I want to share.
Yes.
So, Derek, were you a quadriplegic from birth?
No.
Would you like to share how you ended up in a wheelchair?
No.
But he will.
Yeah. No, I was in law enforcement a few years ago in San Diego. I had my partner and I came home off the shift one time. We were playing clothes, and some things came up at the house, and I got out of my routine. I would take off my sidearm, I would take off my credentials, and then I would take off my Sam Brown utility belt, set them on the dresser, and then I'd get undressed. And one day, man, I got out of my routine, and I didn't do it. I pulled off my cover shirt over my head, and
Show me reach back like that.
Yeah.
Show him how you did it.
So usually you're wearing a sidearm and your credentials up front, and you have a cover shirt that keeps everything closed. And for whatever reason this day, man, I just reached back like this over my head, and I went to pull over that shirt, and my holster had come unsnapped. Firearm got tangled up in the fabric of the shirt. It came up behind me, up over my shoulder, my right shoulder, and discharged one round. Hit me at the base of the neck and stopped just short of my spine. But the energy, that force, that shock wave from the energy bruised my spinal cord and then left me paralyzed.
Ooh, so when was that happening?
That was December 1st, 1998.
98. So you've been in a wheelchair for almost 23 years.
Going on 23.
A lot of time.
Yeah.
Okay, and you were also a veteran, weren't you?
Yep, 8 years in the Navy.
In the Navy. What did you do in the Navy?
I was a bosun's mate. I had to work for a living. not one of these cushy office jobs.
Okay, so what are some of the things you can't do besides obviously you can't walk?
Yeah, tap dancing is very tough. Ballet's a booger. Not really. There's not much. For most things that anybody does in life, I can do them sitting.
You adapt.
Yeah, you have to adapt. You have to improvise, and otherwise you kind of fade away.
We try to say we're one person together.
Yeah. We're going to talk about some of the things they do, and this is going to be cool. But first, I'm going to ask you a couple more questions. How much use do you have in your arms? We know your legs are completely done. Okay.
Yeah.
You have some use of your arms.
Right.
So how much use do you have in your arms?
I took a little bit of damage. My left arm, I lost about 10%. So I'm about 90% my left arm, and I lost more than that. I lost about 60% in my right arm.
He had to switch from being right-handed to left-handed.
Wow.
Like literally relearn how to write.
Are you in pain all the time?
Yeah.
Are you?
Unfortunately, the lack of muscle to hold your spine and your bones in position has caused our osteoarthritis in my lower back, my shoulders, my hips. So yeah, it's a daily thing.
Okay, now I'm gonna get deep, Derek.
Let's get deep.
We're gonna get deep, people. Bear with us. I'm sure this is not gonna be easy. When you were first injured, I know you had some really dark times, Derek. If you want to share them, how you cope with those times, go ahead. If you're not comfortable, how you got through the dark times.
No, that's all right. Yeah, like I was in law enforcement, and the day, or I guess it was 2 days prior to my accident, we had literally done a heroin bust, kicking in a door and taking some very bad people down. So to wake up one morning after you've done that type of, high risk type of situation, you wake up one morning and you have to have a nurse wipe your butt. It is one hell of a transition, and there are times during that transition when you think you might be better off just to eat your firearm, take a bullet to the head, and just be done with it. But you have to be strong on the inside. I have 2 kids, and a lot of the work that I did involved children and bad parents or abandoned children, and I never could understand how a parent could leave that kid or do wrong stuff to children. So even when I was trying to transition into not being a cop anymore, I really had to think about how all the times that I really chastised and chewed out bad parents. That was a driving force for me. I couldn't leave my kids. I couldn't leave them fatherless. So that was probably the strongest.
So you shared with me, you woke up to a picture.
Yeah. My ex-wife and we were divorced. To her credit, she actually put together a collage of my kids and some of the sweetest and most adorable pictures ever. And that was hanging in front of my bed when I came out of the coma. So it's one of those things that it's a snapshot memory that's imprinted in your mind that I will always refer to. I always reflect on that. And I knew, at that point I was going to make it. I knew it was going to be a long, hard road, but that I would make it.
That's pretty much what got you through the first, made you want to continue living, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, when people go through these kinds of things, a lot of people don't feel they have anything left to give the world. Yeah. They want to leave. What they don't realize, they're hurting people they leave behind. So you found a reason to live. You had your kids. That was your reason to live.
That was the primary drive.
Exactly. So you're a survivor. So what has caused you the most joy in your life since the accident?
Bourbon is a good one. Bourbon gives me much joy.
This guy.
It's also a pain reliever. It's a good cologne.
Cigars.
So I love cigars.
Barbecue.
Barbecues are a good one.
And maybe
the van.
I was getting that.
Where are you getting
I was
there?
getting to the hot blonde with the blue eyes to my left.
You betcha.
Better go there.
So you're very independent, Derek.
Yeah.
When you do need help, and obviously you do need some help.
No.
How does it make you feel when you have to ask for help?
It's interesting because it seems every once in a while I will get just a little bit full of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you fell during the live stream.
Why'd you
He fell out of his... Oh my god.
Every once in a while I might get a little bit full of myself and something will turn around, man. Something will happen where I'm stuck and I need help, and it is a good and healthy reality check.
Yeah.
Simply getting around quartzite here in these rocks
is you need
amazing.
Yeah, has been tough. I don't need your help. I don't need your help.
But you'll be stuck.
But if you do help me, it'll go a lot faster.
Exactly. People, if you're enjoying this, please share this out on your channel right now. Let's get people in here that need to hear this. So, okay. What have you been able to do in the wheelchair that a lot of people in your similar circumstances, sorry about the stuttering people, I'm having a rough time today, in your circumstances would not probably even attempt to do? What kinds of things have you done?
I know a lot of guys in chairs, and a lot of them have taken a more genteel path. I'm not that type. I skydive. I still snow ski and water ski. I love to hunt. Fishing is,
He's all, I don't know about sitting
yeah,
there
I'm more
fishing.
the adrenaline sports or have always been my thing, and so I've stuck with them. We've had to adapt.
How did you do skydiving?
Jumped out of an airplane.
Yeah, but how did you do it? You don't have legs to jump.
Yeah, no. It wasn't my first time jumping out of a plane, but this time I had to jump out with an instructor, a tandem. I had a guy strapped to my back, really too close. I felt awkward. It was way too close soon in our relationship for him to be that close. But no, it was fun. We went down to Skydive San Diego and got together with a bunch of the instructors there, and they made some accommodations and got it. They threw us out of an airplane, and
If you people haven't seen it, he has a picture on his introduction video showing him skydiving. You have to watch that. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
The guys with the instructors at Skydive San Diego at that time were Royal British Marines, and so we got along really well.
Yeah.
They took care of us, man. They took care of us.
And you go hunting.
Absolutely.
Tell us how you go hunting. You shared a story about how you had a group or something?
Yeah, we have. Well, I've always been hunting. My dad was big on it since we were kids, and it's something I kept doing even after I got hurt. Just a couple of weeks ago, we were at the Kern National Wildlife Refuge, and a buddy of mine, hey Gunter, Gunter Clays from high school, we went to the Wildlife Refuge. He acted as the legs and the muscle, and we got into an ADA duck blind, and we got out there about 3 a.m. and did some duck hunting.
Does it have a lift on it? I forgot to ask.
No.
How does it? Is there a?
It just has a ramp.
Oh, okay.
There's a ramp that a wooden ramp out to the roadway. But it was fun, man. We got skunked, 0 birds last week or the other week, but it was good just to get out.
So the VA provides some kinds of functions for you, don't they?
They do.
Yeah.
They do. The VA's been good to me.
Yeah. You also water and snow ski.
Yep.
How do you do that?
Both are similar. The sit ski for both water and ski is just kind of like a short surfboard, it kind of looks like, with this little steel cage and a canvas sitting area, and you plop your rump in there and either go down the hill or hang onto the rope behind a boat and go for a ride.
Well, your head's so big. How do you keep your head on?
Exactly.
I'm kidding.
That's what he's known for.
You sound like my ex.
I know. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. Every now and then my mouth gets out of control.
She sounds like my family.
So you drive a rig. You have a special situation.
Yeah.
So you can drive. And, of course, you're married. That's something a lot of people, when they get this kind of disability, never think about marriage.
Right.
You have a great relationship. I'm really so pleased to know you guys as a couple.
She's kind of hot, huh?
Stop.
So both of you, question, what is the biggest advice you can share with others who have lost their limbs or something similar that you are attempting to share out and inspire people to do through your YouTube channel?
Never give up hope. Never give up hope, and don't give in.
Exactly.
Get out and do stuff. That was our whole inspiration for the channel. Is we got tired of. I was only retired for 1 year, and I was already tired of looking at 4 walls.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't do this. We have to get out and we have to enjoy life.
And now she gets to look at me.
So we don't want people to be afraid to try things just because they're disabled. Just because you don't have legs. Here is boondocking with no power, no accessibility, not even a smooth little path out of his rig.
Oh, I got power.
He does have power. He does have power. So we're going to be doing, I did today, I've been working, I'll say hello to everybody in a minute. And we're going to be we did a tour. I'm going to share a couple of videos, probably a series of 2 to 3 videos of their rig and all the details of how they have the rig set up for their disabilities. And so I think everybody will really enjoy that. So at this point, would you like to answer some questions from the audience?
Sure.
Okay, if you have a question for Derek and Tanya, please put the word question first and then ask your question.
Okay. Okay. It's been nice. I got to go now.
Yeah, right.
No.
I'm going to go back while we're getting ready to do that. I'm going to look at stuff. I don't have the ability to go back and see everybody that's in here. Right now, we have 55 people in the stream. I know I'm going to say hello to some people at least, but I can't go all the way back through. I know I saw, let's see, Wandering TLB, Teresa is here. Lucky Dog Productions, Wandering Gypsy Banner, hello. Margie Boucher and Kaylee, Janelle Vanderbilt, just said that right. Wayne McGee, anybody you guys recognize, please say hello.
Vanderella's here?
Yeah, she's here.
I haven't seen her for ages.
I know. Buckeye Kitty Cat and Chunky are here. Maggie 2263, I'm glad you're here. And Fatima, Fatima Jaffrey. Very good supporters on all of our channels. So thank you all for being here. Mark Wolf, hello. Mark, and also I wouldn't tell you, Mark, go to my channel page in the About section. If you really want to share a lot in the message to me, I know you keep put in long messages in chat, you can email me. My email address is in the About section
right here
on my channel page, or just write it down. It's on the bottom of the panel right now. So a lot of people said, here, I just saw one. Somebody said they have a physical disability and getting ready to buy. Yeah. Juju Bean, physically disabled, getting ready to buy a lift bus for conversion due to the unaffordable rent prices.
Yeah.
It's getting so hard to pay the rent. Evening Shade is here. Let's see. Bandita Travels is here.
Hi, Paula.
Traveling Ran is here. I can never get all these names. There's no way, as you know. But everybody's that's here, I appreciate you. Even in shade like the bourbon comment.
Yeah, definitely bourbon.
Yeah. Darlene C. They are making hand sanitizer out of booze these days.
No, what a waste.
Darlene's brother is in a wheelchair, so she's a good supporter.
You tell me. Oh, they were talking about when you fell out of your wheelchair
during the live stream.
On the live stream. Yes.
There'll be a video coming out about that.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
It was funny. Well, it was the live stream. Yeah, you can actually go back and watch it.
But I'm going to make one with the lift, using the lift to get him up.
Derek needs help when he tumbles from his wheelchair.
Exactly. That's right. That's the time he needs help.
Selling me out.
Just shared on my personal fan page, Facebook page. Thank you so much, Traveling Granny. Tracy, yes. Let's see. Such an awesome couple, have been enjoying visiting together. Yes. Rayleigh Creative Travel says up close and personal for sure. Yes. I wanted to say I received some super chats today. It scrolled too fast for me to see who all sent me them. I do appreciate you guys supporting my channel, and I really appreciate those that send these super chats today. So thank you so much. Let's see. I'm going to see if any other messages. Let's see. Hello, Weekend Our Being. Weekend Our Being is here. Adima. Charlotte Walker. Hello. Carol Springstead. Griswold Family Vacay. Yeah, Danny's here. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to scroll.
Love this live today.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you so much. That's Evening Shade. Thank you so much. Oklahoma. So somebody's here from Oklahoma. B&D Crafts is here.
Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Stacy Q. Hello. Let's see how we're doing here. We're getting there. Oh, Prairie Life is here too. Expedition Greg, hello. How are you doing?
Hi.
Okay, so would everybody like to do a wheel spin? Right now, my internet's working good only because I had to borrow a hotspot from Johnny's Journey.
Oh, look at Johnny. What
She can't get in the sun right now.
Because it's all shining on Derek.
I know. Really. So what I'm going to do is bring up my wheel, and I'm going to go. Oh, wait. I have to figure out how to do this, guys. I'm going to have to get YouTube open to get the names of everybody that's in the chat. If you want to do a wheel spin, please type comment in the chat. Just one time, please, because it's only going to show up one time in the participants anyhow. So type the word comment in the chat now. I'll give you a minute or two to let it all get in there while I look for the hit on my channel so I can get the names for the wheel. So first thing I better do is pull up the wheel. So here's the wheel right here. There's a wheel. Then this here, we're going to have to go over here and find the video. Should be right here. No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That should bring it up. No. I have to hang on. Be right here. No. There we go. Then go up here. Bear with me, people. I'm getting the names. I really am. It'll take me a second. Plus, I'm teaching Derek and Tanya how to do it. So you click on the three dots, participants. Then you go through here and just copy. Whoops. If you don't go too far. Control C. I'm just going to do this way. Control C, copy. I'm going to go to the wheel. What I'm going to do is share the wheel. Share screen. And I'm going to share the tab, Chrome tab. And I'm going to share the audio also on the bottom.
Okay.
And then we click on the wheel, right? We're going to share it. And I have to go in here. Hang on. Okay, let's see. I have to go in here and delete this. Where is it? Okay. And now I'm going to copy paste. There's the names. Well, so we have 59 entries in here. Everybody should be able to see the wheel on the screen. So we're going to spin the wheel for a prize. Whoever wins it, we're going to bring up a second wheel with the prizes on there. So here we go. I'm going to shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good enough. Okay, here we go. Click to spin.
Come on, new car.
Johnny.
Ah,
wait, no.
Destination Delight. Congratulations. So we're going to remove her from the wheel because we're probably going to do another wheel spin. Let's go open and the prize wheel. Oh, shoot. Of course. Hang on. Here we go. It wants me to
do all this during the...
Hang on, people. Where is it? I do have the phone. 82. Yes. 82. There we go. I have to sign in. Screwy. It's weird. Okay. So now we're going to get the prize wheel. And on the prize wheel, let's see if I'm showing it. Hang on. Have to share that again. Sometimes it's really complicated.
Like I got to do my old-fashioned wheel.
I know. I like your wheels. I do like your wheel. I prefer it. Okay, so we have a mug by the Happy Camper. One of my mugs, 4 LED lights, camp towels, a headlamp, a $5 Amazon card, $10 Amazon card by Blue Wave Odyssey, $10 Starbucks card sponsored by Vanderella Kelly, $15 Amazon card. Also, we have a $25 Amazon card by RV Underway, a co-branded mug by Johnny's Journey, which has her logo and mine on it. We have a purse charm by Mary Jo's. She asked me to add something. I forgot. I didn't get that on there. Well, it'll be on the next one. So we're gonna shuffle. 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna spin. Who won that? Was Destination Delight. Okay. Yep. Destination Delight. This gift is for you. All righty. I hope you love Starbucks, but I sure do.
Yeah.
That's a $10 Starbucks card by Vanderella.
So there you go.
Thank you so much. And let's see. It's closed. All right. Let's go back in here. We can take that down for now.
There we go.
All right. Congratulations, Destination Delight. StreamYard doesn't always keep scrolling for you. Do you have that problem when you use it?
Yeah.
Doesn't show all the chat, I'm afraid, unfortunately. So anyhow, that's cool. I won a Starbucks.
Congrats.
We don't have any Starbucks
Congrats.
around. Blue Wave Odyssey, thank you for coming.
Blue Wave.
Support you love your hat. Yeah,
Hi,
my
Bob.
hat. Blue Wave. Debbie, his wife, made this hat for me.
Yes.
I have to tell you that because I
She
love my
loves
hat.
it.
Thank you, Blue Wave. Let's see. Okay, looks like we're doing okay. I can stop that. Actually, it worked. I can't believe the wheel works today.
I know you're on a roll.
It helps when you're
on a
using
roll.
somebody else's hotspot. So, do we have questions from the audience? I probably missed some. Anybody has questions for Derek and Tanya? Now's the time to speak up.
Yeah.
Let's
Speak
see.
up or forever hold your peace.
Yes, exactly. Victoria Made Life Unfiltered is here too.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming. Oh,
C-Dubs
62.
and Frugal came by to
62.
visit, and Nils came
Yes.
by to visit today. We have had a crazy day. A lot of people here and doing a lot of things. Anybody in BC, Canada here? Let's see.
British Columbia.
I guess we shared enough. Not too many people have a lot of questions.
Okay, cool.
So far.
Cool.
He says, good, I'm done.
Yeah.
Let's see. Of course, it could be just slow. You know how this works. Still, yes, sun is still shining barely.
No.
Let's see. I really hate to have to just be distracted, but I have to do this to see if anybody has anything. Okay, here we go. Question. Do you plan on living full-time in your van? Where's your home
Okay,
base?
good question. That's a really good
that's
question.
a good one.
Go ahead, Derek.
Well, no, we won't be going full time.
We can't go full time. Look at there's Maddie in the background and Johnny.
Yeah.
We can't go.
We can't go full time. We got with all the wheelchair equipment, medical stuff.
All of our appointments.
We'd have to have 2 40-foot RVs.
We can't do an RV because of the
Yeah.
lift. I mean,
We just can't. So we have to have a home base. We can't. I won't go full time. But 3/4 of the time,
yeah, we can go
it's
most of the
quite
time.
possible.
You spend a lot of time on the road now. I know you've been camping, what, 4 times since I left when I visited in Bakersfield?
We've been to
Yeah.
Oregon, to Nevada, now Arizona. Oh,
Yes.
our home base is in California,
Yeah.
Central California.
So you have a house,
yes.
and then also Derek's father passed away a few months back. Hello, RV Ashes in April. And Clammy probably. So you have a home in Bakersfield, and also when your dad passed away, you have another home. Is that correct? And
Yeah, his house is just northeast of Bakersfield in Lake Isabella. So now we're dealing with that one too now.
yeah. So she says makes sense with your answer. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Question: who is your biggest inspiration?
That's a good question,
You know,
actually.
I tell you what, biggest inspiration was Christopher Reeve. I grew up watching that guy play Superman in the movies. And then when I was 25, I think.
He had his accident.
Yeah, he had a horse riding accident and broke his neck way up high.
Mm.
But he didn't quit. He did a lot of different therapies, and he did speaking engagements. He did
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah, the talk shows from this motorized wheelchair
With a breathing tube.
with a respirator, a ventilator on it.
Yeah.
And you could hear him when he did interviews breathing through the respirator.
The tube,
and you know, he did a show on Dave Letterman one time, and he said the biggest hardship getting to the Letterman show were the potholes in New York City. And everybody laughed in the audience.
But it's true.
But it was serious.
Yeah.
Every time that his van would balance, it caused him distress.
Yeah.
But he did it. He kept going.
Yeah.
So every time I feel
sorry for yourself at all.
Every time I feel sorry for myself or I think I've got it rough, I reflect and I remember how that guy fought and he did it. And another thing about Christopher Reeve was he went to hockey games to watch his kid play hockey.
Yeah, I loved Christopher.
Yeah, what an amazing
person. The guy was a trooper, so it's got to be Christopher.
Did I interrupt you would talk about the other house, or did I kind of interrupted you?
No, that's all right.
Finished? Okay, Kaylee has a question. Is there a way to outfit your or any wheelchair with fat tires to help you get over rough terrain?
Yeah, there are. I can put mountain bike tires on my wheelchair rims. Spinergy makes both wheelchair and mountain bike rims, so the same tires will fit. You have to make sure you have enough clearance between the side of the tire and your chair. But
talk about your freewheel attachment too.
Yeah, so you can put fatter tires on the rear, and I have a special wheel that clips to the front of my where my feet go, and it's like a single small bike tire that lifts the little wheels off a wheelchair off the ground, and it takes all the weight, and it makes going across rough terrain much easier. The combination of those two would help a lot.
It kind of makes his wheelchair look like a trike.
Yeah, exactly.
It does become a tricycle.
Yeah.
It does become a tricycle.
This is common from Happy Days. My problem, crippled and husband paralyzed from a stroke, living through all you van lifers.
Oh,
that's wonderful. That's why we do this.
Yeah.
We want to help other people and give you hope. I mean, you're crippled, your husband may be paralyzed, but you still have things to live for and ways that you can find joy in life. Don't be afraid to try things. That's all I got to say to you.
Yeah.
And if you have questions about anything, hit me up.
Yeah. So why don't you give this your email address?
Go to the website, vanlifevoyages.com, and you can contact us through there. We have a blog that Derek writes a lot of his thoughts down. It's really good. So I'd encourage you to go there and read the blog because he puts a lot more background and emotional stuff into the blog than he does on camera. And there's also, you can contact us through there or on our email address, which is vanlifevoyages@gmail.com. So everything's Van Life Voyages, YouTube, Facebook, and the website.
So you please feel free to contact them with any kind of questions you might have.
Yes.
Hybrid Life says, like the Boston Marathon, racing wheelchairs, but with fat tires.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah,
Okay,
Oh,
let's
that'd be
see.
fun.
I probably scrolled past, maybe. Oh, the blog. Let's see what it said. Something.
Oh, Vanderella says the blog is great. She
Yeah.
loves reading the blog.
Okay, so let's see what else. Everybody's greeting each other. Great to meet you both at Van Life Voyages.
Oh, yes, it was great to meet you guys, too.
So we have
James and
about
Millie.
10
James and
minutes. We have about 10 minutes left. They were able to get over to the group where there's a lot of other YouTubers
that's
and
where
meet quite
James
a
and
few.
Millie.
They met Weekend RVing and who else? Quite a few people over there. So Doreen is here at Happy Camping there. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Justin and Christine. I hope you are well. I hope your little guy, Michael, is doing great. Okay. So let's do one more wheel spin.
Woohoo!
All right. I'm going to have to, let's see. We have 69 people in the room. Probably the same people, but let's meet. I'm just going to, I should do it the other way. Bear with me.
Is this the prize wheel that has the $10,000 gift card on it?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I forgot you put that on this morning.
Derek.
Oh, gosh,
Look at
Derek,
him.
I forgot to put it on.
Oh, my God. Everybody's like, dude,
You're,
doing that.
Yeah, and you know that's true, right? Okay,
Mhm.
let's try this. Reboot this one so I can get this new participants. Okay, that's still there. Participants. Here we go. Copy, paste. I don't go too far. Oops. I hope you guys, hope you all got their comments in. We should all be here.
Yeah, I saw Weekend RV. Yeah. So
Yeah,
those
they
people are on
just
here.
came in,
Yeah,
so
that
okay.
should be good.
Control C. I'm going to try to do the problem is I do full screen. It really doesn't work too well, but let's see. StreamYard, share screen. Okay. There's not much audio on that one. Here we go. So let's see. So there's the wheel again. I need to take that out. Like there. Oops. I did wrong one. Wrong one. There we go. It's still on there, huh? Hybrid Life. Hang on. Let me see if I can get there. Huh. Bear with me just a minute. Stop screen.
Nils.
There you go. So maybe I could do that. There you go. Okay, now let's try it again.
I think you're doing good because I'd be already a mess trying to figure out
Okay.
the wheel.
Already, everybody's name is in there. I hope so. I'm going to scroll through it real slow. If you don't see your name, put it in. Let me know. Last one in there is Weekend RVing. I know. I just saw them. So I think everybody's in there.
I don't see my name.
Oh, stop. Good.
Good.
You don't need that.
All right, here we go. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right. Good luck, everybody.
Finding Joy. Congrats.
Finding joy. All right. Congratulations. So let's close this one. And we're going to go to the other wheel, the prize wheel, since I already said what was on it. Here we go. Finding joy. Whatever we spin is going to be your prize. Here we go.
Come on, $10,000.
10,000, yeah. Probably $10.
Exactly. Amazon.
Alrighty. So you want a $15 Amazon card by me. And hang on, I'm going to have to. So you need to email me. If you win a prize on my wheel, email me. If the gift is from somebody else, I will forward your email to the sponsor. Make sure you will get your gift. So my email address is at the bottom of the screen. Let me close that. Right here at the bottom of the screen, you can see my email address. You're hiding, Tanya. That's okay.
I'm right here.
You can get a drink. So just email me. Make sure that you say that what you want, and I'll get that taken care of. You're welcome, Finding Joy. Okay, I think we're just about out of time. We have 5 minutes left. If any last minute questions, let's do that. Before we do that, since we have 5 minutes, people, please, my moderators, put the link for Van Life Voyages to their intro video. Everybody, please go over there, watch their intro video right now. And if you like it, hit the subscribe button. They can use your support. They want to get the word out to other people how that have disability. We're done with the stream. Just go over and do that. Go to check out their intro, watch the intro, and hit the subscribe. Tell them you came from Box Vandy. They'll know anyhow, but just make sure you do that. I want to see as many people as in here. Get over there. Help these guys out to get the word out to help others. Thank you so much for all you coming.
Keely, thank you for putting it up there, Keely.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. So, thank you. Yeah, watch it.
Thank you for
right
subscribing.
Now. We're going to say goodbye now. I want to give everybody a chance to get that link. So, get that link that Kaylee put out and get over there and watch their intro video. You will not be sorry you checked them out. You will not be sorry you learned who they are. And you will be so rewarded. Blessings from these guys.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in, watching.
Yeah, and thank you for putting up with my mouth today. I have a lot of stutter today for some reason, but I think I've been talking a lot. I had a lot of company this week.
You need to rest.
I need to take a break tonight and just rest and relax a little bit. So thank you all. Thank you all for your support.
Nice
Love
to
you
meet
all.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See how shy and quiet I am?